Hello students, I am Raman Gupta from Government College Bara. Today in this video we'll study in another literary term. The name is Renaissance. The actual pronunciation as if the spelling if it is spelled is Renaissance, but it is spoken as Renaissance. So Renaissance, as you all know, started in Europe as a movement, and at the same time in literature in Renaissance was seen. Let's start. Renaissance literature refers to European literature which was influenced by the intellectual and cultural tendencies associated with the Renaissance. Along with the movement of Renaissance, or the change which were brought by Renaissance, this literature was influenced by the intellectual and cultural tendencies at that time which were associated with the movement. The literature of Renaissance was written within the general movement of the Renaissance, which arose in 14th century Italy and continued until the 16th century, while being diffused into the rest of the Western world. It is characterized by the adoption of a humanist philosophy and the recovery of the classical antiquity. It benefited from the spread of printing in the later part of the 15th century. So the benefit which literature got from Renaissance was in the printing. The printing was spread, and in the later part of the 15th century. For the writers of the Renaissance, Greco-Roman inspiration was shown both in the themes of their writing and in the literary forms they used. The world was considered from an anthropocentric perspective. Platonic ideas were revived and put to the service of Christianity. The search for pleasures of the senses and a critical and rational spirit completed the ideological panorama of the period. New literary genres such as the essay. Who started the essay? French writer Montaigne. He is given the credit of beginning the term essay. He was an essayist. And new metrical forms such as the Spenserian stanza made their appearance. In this period, Spenserian stanza was started to be exercised in literature. The impact of Renaissance varied across the continent. Countries that were predominantly Catholic or Protestant. Students, as you know, there are two sects in Christians. The first is Catholic and the second is Protestant. So there are some disputes on various issues. These disputes have been going on since a long time. So, Catholic and Protestant experienced the Renaissance differently, and it was natural to uh, experience any movement in a different way, and the same happened. Areas where the Eastern Orthodox Church was culturally dominant, as well as those areas of Europe under Islamic rule, were more or less outside its influence. I repeat it again. Areas where the Eastern Orthodox Church was culturally dominant, as well as those areas of Europe under Islamic rule. Which part of Europe is under Islamic rule? The southeastern part. Southeastern part of Europe, which includes Turkey, Yugoslavia, and the countries like Serbia and so on. These are under Islamic rule. Were more or less outside its influence. The period focused on self actualization and one's ability to accept what is going on in one's life. So, this period forced people to think about them, to self actualize, to self realize, and to know about their own abilities and what they could do and what was going on in their lives. So, Renaissance plays an important role in literature. The earliest Renaissance literature appeared in Italy in the 14th century. Petrarch, Machiavelli, and Ariosto are notable examples of Italian Renaissance writers. These are important Renaissance writers, Italian Renaissance writers. From Italy, the influence of Renaissance spread at different times to other countries and continued to spread around Europe through the 17th century. The English Renaissance and the Renaissance in Scotland date from the late 15th century to the early 17th century. In Northern Europe, the scholarly writings of Erasmus, the plays of William Shakespeare, the poems of Edmund Spenser, and the writings of Sir Philip Sidney may be considered Renaissance in character. The development of the printing press using movable type by Johannes Gutenberg is in the 1440 encouraged authors to write in their local vernacular instead of Greek or Latin classical languages. So, an invention took place during this period, and that was of printing press. Who invented this printing press? Who started? Johannes Gutenberg. So, the people were trying to write in their vernacular, in their own regional language, in their mother tongue, instead of some sophisticated languages or aristocratic languages like Greek and classical Latin, thus widening the reading audience and promoting the spread of Renaissance ideas. So, this was all about Renaissance and Renaissance literature. Students, this is very important, as you have read in history and other subjects, a movement Renaissance, which was started in Europe first and then it spread all over the world. And during this period, a change and a revolution came in the matter of industrialization, in the matter of trade, in the matter of education, and everything. So, at the same time, during that period, literature was also went through some changes, some new inventions, some new trends, and we have discussed these things in this video. Students, if you find any problem, you can call me, you can consult me about your problems, and I hope you will get it. Thank you and have a nice day.